Hello and welcome back to our zoo, ZooRx. This is the Hills, Tennessee. As you can see, I've done a little bit of extra work to the timberwolf habitat that we created last episode. I added this timberwolf section right here. I added a few different enrichment items. There's a rubber ducky. There's a few other toys and feeding elements. I also added in a logo to the top of the wolf door, as you can see right here. So as far as that goes, everything seems to be going pretty well with that. I did redo this back side of the path, made it a little bit wider because I did add a talking point for our education. That way, it won't get us crowded on this backside. Looking forward, we are negative money at the moment, so we've got to figure out how to make some money in order to add some stuff to the park. Otherwise, we're probably gonna have to take out a loan. Unfortunately, sometimes that's how it goes. I also added this before the last episode on both sides of the Asian Peafalls. Maybe we can get some matured peafalls and we can sell them for some cash. I've got to think about what type of animal I want to add. I don't think I'm going to use this area right here this time. I think I might add a couple or one or so over here, or do an exhibit section over here, building over here. So we'll see what I decide to do and how much money I can make, I guess, is going to determine that. Otherwise, I'm definitely going to have to take a loan. Let's kind of take a look at our finances. As you can see, we're negative. So hopefully that will improve. Let's see what they're saying about our zoo. Papers are good. The zoo's small. So I do need to expand this a little bit to try and get this going for the customers. Other than that, everything is going pretty well. All of our peafalls are gold rated. And even our timberwolves, they do have a pup. And she is the highest rated essence. So let's see if we can't figure out what we want to do. Let's let it run for just a little bit. I do have some mechanical research going. There we go. Power. Let's see what that has given us. So we've got the wind turbine now. And I think it has the solar as well, so it should be good. I accidentally taking her off of this. Well, let's ever finish this so we can get the solar panel. That way it won't impact. I can maybe replace this other generator over here. Still $1,600 in the hole, so there's not much that I can do right now. I'm also researching the peafowl. Kind of trying to finish that one up, then I'll finish up the timberwolf. And then once we get another animal, I'll start that one. So, overall, we're doing pretty well. It's just the money is the issue at the moment. I'm going to go ahead and take out a loan real quick. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and just start out with the 20,000. That way we'll have enough money to kind of get things going here. I am going to do a couple exhibit animals. I'm going to make a little exhibit building. I won't probably close in the building right now. I'm going to go off of here. We're going to make a little exhibit area. So let's feed this path forward. We can take a 6 straight out. Like that. Let's get some exhibits bought, and then we can try to fill them up. do eventually want to make a walkthrough for some butterflies or some other animal. Not sure if I'm going to do that right now. Let's go ahead and do this moment. Kind of figure out what I want to do. I might do a little grid so that I can kind of surround these. And that way they'll be inside of a building eventually. I think I'm going to do 4. And I'm going to have to delete this path over here. Part of the grid. And inside this building, eventually, I'm also going to put info center. We'll make her like a little custom desk inside this building eventually. All right, let's pop a couple more exhibits in here. Wasting money, you know. All right, let's go back to exhibits. No. Certainly makes it a little bit more difficult to build. while this is snowing, speed it up a little bit. Let's try to figure out what kind of animals we want to get. Exhibit boxes. Try to stick with North America at the moment for these. So let's go. Let's go with the terrapin. Let's see here. I think we're gonna go definitely with that. Female's fine, and then we're gonna go with this male. And then what's another one? What's another one we can do? Do an axolotl. Let's not do that. Let's do the terrapin. Gila monster. Dropping some big bucks. And then one more, since we'll just do 3 to start. Rattlesnake. All right, so let's go here. I just gotta figure out these paths because it's driving me nuts. Let's see here. Line these in the grid. There we go. wonder if that was like slightly off. Start all these paths over. This is not working out. Oh. Okay, let's try to line this. Okay, so this one needs to. Good. Let's just... This is the pathing system in this game is sometimes very, very frustrating. There we go. I think that's probably the best we're gonna get. Alright, and then so we'll say that the entrance to the building is going to come right here. Make a building around this eventually. I don't know exactly what the building I'm gonna make. Alright. We're in there. Let's start our research. Pause and we'll get these guys set up right. You always have to adjust temperature, the humidity, and everything to make sure that it's in the right zone. We're going to be clear on all the sides. Alright, then I gotta figure out what I want to do. I'm going to manage the population. I'm just going to sell. Children. Let's look at the climate. Okay, yeah, we got to do it on a 13. Much. 37. There we go. That one's set up too. Terrapin. See it over here. Remember how much what we can do with the terrapin. How many they can have in a group. 8, okay. So we'll do 3 of each. Their temp, so they need to be like 20 something. Let's actually make sure we get some donation bins over here. get these education boards on each side so people can see them. And then I will get donation bins set up. And then other than making the building, which I'm not, I might try my hand at making a dome for this, and then for the butterfly exhibit. This is the terrapin. Alright, those are all set up. Now let's get the donation bins. Try to put a speaker on the top of each one of these. Let's see how that works. Do not want them to intersect. This one is the all right, those should be good to go. Then I'm going to make a path that comes out this side. Once the building's made, then exit this way as well. That for right now. Cool. Those exhibits are set up. So we have the Gila monster, the rattlesnake, and then the terrapin. We did take a loan for $20,000, so we are down to about $5,000. Try to see how this plays out a little bit. See if that's going to make us a little bit more money. Looks like the exhibits are drawing in some people, so that's good. Let's see what the guests are saying. Priced. Awesome. Let's go to fix that. Indian. I also need to add this to the work zone. So let's do that. I may make another work zone. Just go ahead and hire another set. This work zone, which is going to start to include some other types of habitats. Double up on these. Go. Let's call this. We're gonna rename these. Alright, so those are renamed. Let's see. Work zones, we've got 2 different work zones. Assign those new staffs to this new work zone. Hopefully I didn't hire too many people. Security guards. I guess I can assign them to 2 different areas now. Overworked. Let's do another vendor. Those are both in the default and Timberwolves. Up as well. All right, so there we go. Those are all set up. Let's so they can get to work. Oh yeah, I needed to adjust ticket prices. I never did that. Sidetracked. All right, so they are saying our tickets are too cheap. Let's make this 7. Still loving the Timberwolf. Right, I need to add some benches. Here, let's do these. Be inside the building. Our profile. And a couple bins as well. Down in the trash. go there. Add a couple more benches out. I'm also going to add another donation there. All right. Good. Let's play. Low on cash again. Said I didn't assign the bet. Good to go. No. Okay. Let's try that and see what happens. They're still hungry and thirsty, so I'm also going to need to add another eating area where the power situation is. So I can do one over here. What I might do is do one. Here, and I can set this up for that. I don't have enough money to buy. Add a couple more. Well, since we're here, since we're doing stuff, I'm just going to take out another loan. Maybe I'll take out the smallest one. Go balloon. I'm going to add another one here eventually, but can't do it right now. Okay, and then let's put down some benches. I still need to connect this. Up here. Well, I'm gonna move these over real quick. Get these lined up. Get as many in here as I can. All right, I'm gonna connect this path. I think these are all in the power. They're not in the power. Well, the good part about that is I can add power, but I don't know that I have the money to do it right now. So, yeah, I'm gonna need 2,000 for the wind turbine. Gonna block them off just because. All right, so these are gonna be open now. Let's start that. I do need to put some bins over here if I can afford those real quick before I run out of money again. Do bucks? Yeah, oh, right on mine. Okay, well, let's see how much we can make off this stuff. All right, so yeah, this will just be an open eating area. This will be a building eventually to get some more money, and then I'll add another habitat in over here. And this will be just a core. Let's see what they're saying about the zoo right now. Just about wrapping it up for this episode. Litter is disgusting. I'm alert about it yet, though. Add this to work zone. Oh, I'm going to be able to sell a couple of these. Maybe make some money. Some conservation credits. Alright. I wonder if that adding those extra things is affected. There's still 59%, so. And not enough education either. Turn this one down a little bit. Blender. Oh, she had to go on break. There we go. Right. They are donating for these. Let's see if this donation box has gotten anything. It has. So let's take a look at these animals real quick to wrap up the episode. Maybe I can sell a couple. Make a little bit of money. Let's see here. Peafowls, not a ton of in there with the conservation credits, but let's see if we sell them for money. For a second. Okay, so we've got the adults here. Yeah, now we have an elderly one. How long do they live again? Let's take a look. "23 years, so they're 16, so they're fine." All right. Oh, so we're gonna have to get rid of these two. Let's see what. Let's just see what. Let's see if I do the other one that was like that. it doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to sell them for much money. What I'm gonna need to do is put them into conservation credits. Hopefully the rest of the zoo will start picking up the financing. We do have almost 500 in the zoo. Wild, so I get $1,000. We're back in the black here. High workloads here. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start needing to research bigger buildings. So we got another one that matured, so we probably still have. We have 11. Still's gotten 0. Probably move that one. So that's going to wrap it up for today. Today we were able to add some exhibit animals here. We added another food area over here. Our finances are not doing great, so we're going to have to figure that out. How we're going to do what we're going to do going forward. We do only have one more option for loans. And that's the biggest one. So maybe that'll be our saving grace. But the next time we meet, we are going to put in another exhibit, I think, right here, or another habitat right here. If you have any comments, suggestions for the next animal, please put them in the comments below. Otherwise, like, subscribe, follow, and we'll see you next time.